Okay, all of you, very good evening to one and all. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും നമ്മളുടെ അടുത്ത വെർച്വൽ പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോം ക്ലാസ്സിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ 10th വെർച്വൽ പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോം ക്ലാസ് ആണ് B-GHUDിൽ നിന്ന്. സോ ഇറ്റ്സ് again here I am Abhilash Vijayamohanan Nair, the senior faculty from B-GHUD. So I extend a warm welcome and a very good evening on behalf of our OET family. എല്ലാവരും സുഖമായിട്ടിരിക്കുന്നു, സന്തോഷമായിട്ടിരിക്കുന്നു എന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. സോ സ്റ്റേ സേഫ്, സ്റ്റേ ഹെൽത്തി, സ്റ്റേ ഫൈൻ ആൻഡ് ഫിറ്റ് ഫോർ എവർ. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും എല്ലാ കാലത്തും സന്തോഷമായിട്ടും സമാധാനമായിട്ടും നന്മയായിട്ടും ഇരിക്കട്ടെ എന്ന് പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടോ? യെസ് ബോണി, യെസ് ഐ ഹാവ് ഗോട്ട് സർട്ടൻ മെസ്സേജസ് ഫ്രം ബോണി എവറി ഡേ. മൈ ബോണി ഈസ് സെൻഡിങ് മീ ഗുഡ് വിഷ് ഫോർ ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് ടൈം. ബോണിയുടെ കൈ പൊലിക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ എന്ന് നോക്കട്ടെ. ഇന്നത്തെ വ്യൂവേഴ്സിൻ്റെ അനുസരിച്ചിട്ട് ബോണിയെ ഞാൻ കോൺടാക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നതായിരിക്കും. ഹലോ ബോണി. ലിജോ ഗുഡ് ഈവനിങ് മനെ. ബോണി ഗുഡ് ഈവനിങ്. രാജി ഹലോ മനെ, ഗുഡ് ഈവനിങ്. ഓക്കെ, സോ ഹോപ്പ് ഓൾ ആർ ഡൂയിങ് ഗുഡ് ആൻഡ് ഫൈൻ, കീപ്പിംഗ് യുവർ സെൽഫ് കാം, കംഫർട്ടബിൾ ആൻഡ് ഫൈൻ. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പം എല്ലാവരും സന്തോഷമായിട്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ ഫീഡ്ബാക്സ് ഒക്കെ എല്ലാവരും അയച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുക. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ഒക്കെ നിങ്ങൾ സെൻഡ് ചെയ്യുക. ആൻഡ് ഐ വോണ്ട് മോർ സജഷൻസ്. ഓക്കെ, സോ മേക്ക് ഷുവർ ദാറ്റ് യു പീപ്പിൾ ആർ പിന്നിങ് യുവർ സജഷൻസ് ആൻഡ് യുവർ കമൻറ്റ്സ് ആൻഡ് യുവർ വ്യൂസ്, ഓക്കെ, യുവർ ഐഡിയാസ് ഓൺ അവർ സെഷൻ. So I'll be considering all those things to make myself more and more perfect, and I could improve myself if I could get your views, values and suggestions. Okay, so നിങ്ങൾ നല്ല സജഷൻസ് അയച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, നിങ്ങൾ ഇതിനകത്ത് അപ്രൈസ് ചെയ്ത് അയച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ തന്നെ എനിക്ക് ഏറ്റവും നന്നായിട്ട് ഐ കുഡ് മേക്ക് നെസസറി മോഡിഫിക്കേഷൻസ് ഓഫ് മൈൻ. ഓക്കെ, ഹലോ മനെ. സൗമ്യ ഗുഡ് ഈവനിങ്. യെസ്, അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? നമ്മുടെ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ കാണണം, വെർച്വൽ പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോം സെഷൻസ് കാണണം. മേക്ക് യൂസ് ഓഫ് ദാറ്റ്. ഓക്കെ, ആൻഡ് യു കുഡ് സജസ്റ്റ് ഇറ്റ് ടു ദോസ് ഹു ആർ നീഡി, ദോസ് ഹു ആസ്പയർ ടു ബി ദെയർ ഇൻ ആൻ ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് സ്പീക്കിംഗ് കൺട്രി. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ഈ സെഷൻസ് എല്ലാം ക്ലാസിക് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ആണ് നമ്മൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യും? വിൽ ബി ഡിസ്കസിങ് ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് ഓൾ ദ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ്, അതായത് എക്സാമിൽ. ആൻഡ് ഐ വോണ്ട് ടു സേ യു ലൈക്ക് റിനി മനെ ഗുഡ് ഈവനിങ്. ആൻഡ് ഐ വോണ്ട് ടു ടെൽ യു വൺ തിങ് ലൈക്ക് ദിസ്, മോസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് ദിസ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ആർ സെൻഡ് ബൈ അവർ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ്. ഓക്കെ, നമ്മുടെ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് തന്നെ സെൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ആണ്. അവരുടെ ക്വയറീസും കൺസേൺസും അഡ്രസ്സ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ഓരോ ക്ലാസ്സുകളും ഓരോ വീക്കിലും കണ്ടക്ട് ചെയ്ത് പോകുന്നത്. സോ ഐ വോണ്ട് ഓൾ മൈ ഡിയർ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ടു എക്സ്റ്റെൻഡ് യുവർ ഹാർട്ട്ഫുൾ കോപ്പറേഷൻ, യുവർ ഹാൻഡ്സ്. ഓക്കെ, ജോയിൻ യുവർ ഹാൻഡ്സ് വിത്ത് us so that we could make this session more and more interesting and more worthy. ഓക്കെ, ഈ സെഷൻസ് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ സന്തോഷമാകണമെങ്കിലും ഏറ്റവും വേർതി ആകണമെങ്കിലും നിങ്ങളുടെ ആ ഒരു കോപ്പറേഷൻ കൂടാതെ പറ്റത്തില്ല. സോ ഐ വോണ്ട് ഓൾ മൈ ഡിയർ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ടു ജോയിൻ യുവർ ഹാൻഡ്സ് വിത്ത് മീ. ഓക്കെ, വിത്ത് അസ് ദ B-GHUD ഫാമിലി. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ഓണാട്ടുകരയുടെ തമ്പുരാട്ടി എവറിഡേ ചെട്ടികുളങ്ങരയുടെ സ്വന്തം വിലാസർ. ഐ എം വെരി ഹാപ്പി, ഐ എം വെരി ഓണേർഡ്. താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ സെൻഡിങ് മീ ദറ്റ് ഗുഡ് മെസ്സേജ്. ഐ ഡോണ്ട് നോ ഹു ഇസ് ബിഹൈൻഡ് ദാറ്റ്, ബട്ട് എനിവേ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ഗിവിംഗ് മീ a sort of confidence, and that is making me more and more I feel very proud that I am from Chettikulangara. താങ്ക് യു റിനി. ഗുഡ് ഈവനിങ് മനെ. യെസ്, അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഡൗട്ട്സ് ഉണ്ടോ എങ്കിൽ മൈ ഡിയർ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് പ്ലീസ് ഡു പിൻ യുവർ സജഷൻസ് ദെയർ. എന്തെങ്കിലും കൺസേൺസ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ട് എങ്കിൽ ഐ വോണ്ട് ഓൾ മൈ ഡിയർ സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ടു പിൻ യുവർ സജഷൻസ്, ടു സ്റ്റേറ്റ് യുവർ വ്യൂസ് ഇൻ ദാറ്റ് കമൻറ്റ് ബോക്സ്. ഓക്കെ, കമൻറ്റ് ബോക്സിൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ സജഷൻസും ഒക്കെ നമുക്ക് പിൻ ചെയ്യണം. സോ വി ആർ ഗെറ്റിംഗ് മെസ്സേജസ് മെനി എ ടൈം എ ഡേ. സോ ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, so now they are asking me to discuss something about the statements for asking about the duration of the problem. Okay, so they are asking me. Okay, definitely I'll be discussing you the question structures, or how to question the duration of a problem, whether it is a pain or whether it is some sort of sensation, whatever it is, how to question the duration of a particular problem. ഒരു particular problemത്തിൻ്റെ ഡ്യൂറേഷൻ എങ്ങനെയാണ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസിലൂടെ നമ്മൾ ചോദിക്കുന്നതെന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ ഇന്നത്തെ ഡിസ്കഷനിൽ ഫസ്റ്റ്. ഓക്കെ, ജനറൽ ഡിസ്കഷനിൽ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ആൻഡ് ആഫ്റ്റർ ദാറ്റ് വിൽ ബി മൂവിങ് ടു എ ക്ലാസിക് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, ക്ലാസിക് റോൾ പ്ലേ ദാറ്റ് യു ഫീൽ മോർ വർത്തി ആൻഡ് മോർ ഹെൽപ്ഫുൾ ഫോർ യുവർ എക്സാം. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞതിന് ശേഷം നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യും? നമ്മുടെ ക്ലാസിക് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഡിസ്കഷൻ, റോൾ പ്ലേ ഡിസ്കഷൻ സെഷനിലേക്ക് പോകും. ഓക്കെ, സോ once again I want all of you to, if you want to discuss something, if you have got any queries or concerns, please to pin your suggestions there, your comment there, your questions there. So I'll be very delighted in helping you to cope with that, and helping you to solve that concerns or problems of your questions. Okay, yes, appo namala, so anyway I would like to thank to my crew members, my people, my boys who are making this session possible. എപ്പോഴും അത് പറഞ്ഞേ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. നമ്മുടെ ഈ സെഷൻ പോസിബിൾ ആവുന്നത് നമുക്ക് വേണ്ടിയിട്ടൊരു ഹാർഡ് വർക്കിംഗ് ഗ്യാങ് ഉണ്ട്, ടെക്നിക്കൽ മെമ്പേഴ്സ്. ഐ വോണ്ട് ടു എക്സ്റ്റെൻഡ് മൈ ഹാർട്ട് ഫെൽറ്റ് താങ്ക്സ് ടു മിസ്റ്റർ വിപിൻ വാസുദേവ്, Mr. Jobin Raju and Mr. Aji Sam for all their kind help in making this session possible. Without them, this wouldn't be practical. Okay, for me, I could take class. That is the only thing that I could do. I'm not a techno savvy. I don't know how to deal with all these things properly. Even I don't know how to operate a camera or a mobile phone properly, but it's because of my dear boys. Hats off to all. They all are surrounding me. They are having a close watch over me. They are MAVELIKARA.com. Hello Abhi sir, thank you Mane, calling me Abhi. Once in a blue moon only I am getting this call like Abhi. No one calls me like that. I am very delighted to have this Abhi call. Thank you. Hope you all are doing good and fine. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും സന്തോഷം സമാധാനമായിട്ടിരിക്കുന്നൊന്നുകൂടെ നമ്മൾ വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നു, ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു, പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. സോ ലെറ്റ്സ് മൂവ് ടു അവർ സെഷൻ ടുഡേ. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മളിന്ന് നമ്മുടെ സെഷനിലേക്ക് പോവുകയാണ്. യെസ്, now the general discussion. In general discussion we are going to discuss about how to question the duration of a problem. Okay, how to question the duration of a problem. Okay, so the certain question structures to you can make use of this. Okay, you can try this different structures. Okay, instead of doing this cliches, overused, repeated phrases, you can try this question structures that I'm going to discuss now. Okay, ഇപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്ന ഇപ്പോൾ പറഞ്ഞു തരാൻ പോകുന്ന ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ സ്ട്രക്ചേഴ്സ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സെഷനിൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ റോൾ പ്ലേ സെഷനുകളിൽ ഉപയോഗിക്കാൻ ട്രൈ ടു ഡു വിത്ത് ദാറ്റ്. ഓക്കെ, ട്രൈ ദിസ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ സ്ട്രക്ചേഴ്സ് ഡ്യൂറിങ് യുവർ ഇൻഡിവിജ്വൽ പ്രാക്ടീസ് ഓർ യുവർ ഹോംലി പ്രാക്ടീസ് സെഷൻസ് ആൻഡ് ഓൾ, ആൻഡ് മേക്ക് യൂസ് ഓഫ് ദോസ് തിങ്സ് in your role play and see what changes does it make. It will definitely help you a lot to grasp more marks. Okay, so that the interlocutor will get impressed by your talk. That is what. Okay, അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ഈ തരുന്ന ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ സ്ട്രക്ചേഴ്സ് ഒക്കെ നിങ്ങൾ ട്രൈ ചെയ്യണം. അത് നിങ്ങളുടെ ഇൻഡിവിജ്വൽ പ്രാക്ടീസ് സെഷനിലും അതേപോലെ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഗ്രൂപ്പ് സെഷൻസിലും ഹോംലി പ്രാക്ടീസിലും ഒക്കെ ഇത് ട്രൈ ചെയ്യുക. യൂസിങ് പ്രോപ്പർ ഇൻടോണേഷൻ യു കുഡ് മേക്ക് യൂസ് ഓഫ് ദാറ്റ് ആൻഡ് ഡെഫിനറ്റ്ലി യു കുഡ് ഫെച്ച് എ വെരി ഗുഡ് സ്കോർ ഫോർ യുവർ റോൾ പ്ലേ സെഷൻ. ഓക്കെ, സോ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഏറ്റവും നന്നായിട്ട് നല്ലതായിട്ട് എന്ത് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, നല്ല ഡിഫറെൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ സ്ട്രക്ചേഴ്സും സെൻറ്റൻസ് സ്ട്രക്ചേഴ്സും ഉപയോഗിച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ you can gain more marks. Okay, ഓവർ യൂസ്ഡ് ക്ലീഷേ ഒക്കെ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നതിനെക്കാട്ടിലും നല്ലതായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് നല്ല മാർക്ക്. സോ ഐ വോണ്ട് all my dear students to put the title like asking about the duration. So there are certain question structures on how to question the duration of a problem. It could be pain, numbness, tingling, soaring, whatever it is. എന്ത് തരത്തിലുള്ള ഫീൽ ആണെങ്കിലും നമുക്ക് ഈ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ സ്ട്രക്ചേഴ്സ് ഉപയോഗിക്കാം. സോ വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ ജനറൽ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ സ്ട്രക്ചർ on how you are questioning a problem? You just tell me, please just get me a comment or just put me a question structure that you generally use on how to question a problem. So if for example you can take pain. Okay, so how we are questioning the duration of pain? Okay, can you please just anyone, when did it start? Okay, how long have you been feeling like this? Since when did it start? How long have you had the discomfort? Exactly, it is excellent Mane Rajesh Shibu. I think you have got an idea regarding all these things. Yes, obviously the first thing that we could discuss in this question structure is like, when did it start? You could by heart all this question structure. Okay, you could by heart all this question structure and can use wherever you want. When did it start is the classic question that you can use. When did it start? Okay, Raji has come in. Raji Mane, hats off to you. I really appreciate you that you have just spent this much time for typing all these things. I'm your student, sir. Oh, I'm very happy Mane Raji. I'm very happy. So making me for appreciating me by watching this session. Thank you. When did it start? Okay, that is obviously a regular question structure that we are using. And the next one is, how long have you had it? Okay, so how long, see the session. Hello Bina Mane, hello, hi Bina. Yes, so you can type all others. You can also type some question structures if you feel like. Okay, if you have got any idea means please do type those question structures. So when did it start? It is the first question structure. How long have you had it? That is the second question structure. How long have you had it? Okay, how long have you had it? Then how long did it last? How long did it last? How long did it last? So we are questioning the extent or duration or of a problem. How long did it last? Okay, so when did it start, how long have you had it, and how long did it last? Okay, and obviously the question structure from our Raji, how long have you been feeling like this? How long have you been feeling like this? So please write, all of you. So you could save this session, it will be there on the virtual platform, you can use that. How long have you been feeling like this? Okay. Next, since when did it start? Okay, since when did it start? Since when did it start? You can write all those things. Since when did it last? Okay, hope all are writing and all are following me. Since when did it last? Okay, since when did it last? Next question structure that you can use is like, since when it started dash. Okay, since when it started paining, since when it started numbing, since when it started tingling. Okay, all those sensations. Okay, since when it started dash, whatever the sensation may be, you can fill it there. Okay, since when it started dash, since when did it start, since when it started dash, whatever the feel or whatever the signs and symptoms, you could make use of that. Okay, since when it started dash. Okay. Next, how often has this been occurring? How often or often you can use. How often has this been occurring? Okay, how often has this been occurring? Okay, how often or often has this been occurring? എത്ര തവണ എപ്പോഴൊക്കെ ഇത് ഉണ്ടാകാറുണ്ട്? Okay, yes. Next, how long have you been suffering this? You can write that. How long? Yes, hello all. Hi Martin, hello. How often has this been occurring? So please do send me your suggestions, all of you. Okay, okay, okay. How long have you been suffering this? Okay, how long have you been suffering this? Okay, how long have you been suffering this? Then the general term that we are using, we are coming to that. Is this for the first time? Is this for the first time? Okay, is this for the first time? You can do all those things. There are plenty of question structures. So next class onwards, I want all my dear students to try with these sort of different question structures. Never depend on a certain sort of question structure, so that interlocutor will get bored because of your continuous same sort of speaking. Okay, is this for the first time? Okay. Next, you can when did it start? Instead of that, you can try like, when did the problem start? Okay, okay, when did the problem start? When did the problem, when did it start? Instead of that, you can even ask like, when did the problem last? When did the problem start? Not last, it is start. When did the problem start? Okay. Next one is, when did you first notice the what dash? When did you first notice the signs and symptoms, or when did you first notice the symptoms? When did you first notice the infection? When did you first notice the manifestations? Whatever it is, you can. Okay, when did you first notice dash, whatever it is, the subject, you can fill it there. Okay, when did you first notice dash? Okay, okay, when did you first notice dash, whatever the pain or numbness, soaring, tinkling, or whatever it is. Okay, discomfort, all those things you can start doing. Fine. And obviously the last one, you can, how long have you had the discomfort for? How long have you had the discomfort for? Okay, how long have you had the discomfort for? Okay, see, these are plenty of question structures. I think it is just like almost nearly some sort of 10 to 12 question structures I have just given you. So you can try all these question structures to make your speaking more and more novel. You can make it unique. Okay, the way by which you handle the role play. I hope all are getting me, my dear students. Yes, all are following. just get me some thumbs up or just get me some thumbs up വാങ്ങിക്കാൻ വിചാരിക്കരുത്. Okay, I want those emojis. I want all of you to support me with your comments. Hope you all are getting me. So how was that? Do you feel this is useful, my dear students? Okay, okay, Raji, I'm happy, Mane. So please do support me by sending me comments and your suggestions. Okay, hope this is useful for you all. So please do support me with your comments and your statements. Okay, yes, okay. So when did it start was the first thing. How long have you had it? Okay, how long did it last? Okay, how long have you been feeling like this? How long have you been suffering this? Okay, since when did it start? Since when it started dash. How often has this been occurring? Okay, how often this has been occurring? Okay, how long have you been suffering this? Okay, and is this for the first time? Okay, is this for the first time? When did the problem start? When did you first notice the signs and symptoms, whatever it is, when did you first, okay, how long have you had the discomfort for? How long have you had the discomfort for? All these are some vital question. How long the pain last? Okay, Mane, depend, Reshma, hello Mane, how long did the pain last? Okay, did the pain last? You can ask, like, if it is pain means you can use the fill the space with pain, or if there are other some manifestations means that you can use the same subject over there. Okay, hope it's clear, all my dear students. Yes, all my dear students, hope the session is clear to one and all. Okay, yes, shall we move to our next session? So this is a general discussion session is over. Okay, so next class in next virtual platform presentation we will be dealing with something which is very different. Okay, every class, okay, so you could take all those previous classes and you can take question structures, sentence structures, which is an indispensable part of your OET speaking. Okay, different subjects we are cracking each and during our each and every virtual platform session. Yes, all of you. Okay, so now it's time for us to make a move into our next session, that is our role play discussing session. So my dear Jobin, you please paste a question on the screen so that my children have a quick look and assessment. Okay, so the question is right displayed there. All of you just take a few minutes to read that, then I will go for discussion. So the question is displayed right there. All of you please have a quick look and assessment. Read the question properly. After 2 minutes I will be coming to you. Okay, all of you. So I will go for the Aradhya. Hello, Mane. So hi, I'm very happy that all my dear students are supporting me with their valuable statements, their suggestions, and all those things. So okay, so the question is still there. I'll be discussing you the question. Okay, so setting is Modbury Hospital. So generally the hospital is a Modbury Hospital. The setting is given like that. Brad Villains. Okay, the question is like Brad Villains, 23, has just been urgently admitted to hospital after an accident in a mine. Okay, he has multiple fractures, legs, ribs, and is unconscious. Okay, so Modbury Hospital is the setting. Brad Villains, 23 years age, has just been urgently admitted to hospital after an accident in a mine. He has multiple fractures, legs, ribs, and is unconscious. Okay, all of you. So always I say setting is there, Modbury Hospital. Scenario, it is given like the nurse's role description is termed a scenario. It is given like so along with setting scenario, I always ask my dear students to go for the first task so that you can relate the question more clearly. Okay, so try to go for the first task how it has been described. Okay, that will give a good idea of that question. A better interpretation of question can be done if you go for reading that first task along with your setting scenario. Okay. So, let us see the thing. Ask his friend Marco Bruni, who has accompanied him in the helicopter, about the circumstances. Okay, so now the situation is more clear. Okay, so the scene has become more clear. So let us discuss. Actually, here the setting is Modbury Hospital. Brad Willens is the patient. Okay, Brad Willens is the patient. He is 23 years old. Urgent admission. It was an urgent admission, means emergency casualty, that was hospital after an accident in a mine. Actually, the complaint is incident okay, is an accident which had taken place in a mine. A mine accident was there. Brad Willens was there in that mine. So, his urgent admission following accident there. He has multiple fractures. Okay, legs ribs fracture is there and is unconscious. The patient is unconscious. So, a brief information, okay, rough idea of the patient has been given. So, Brad Willens is the patient. I want all of you to have a careful look onto that question. Brad Willens is that. So, if you get some questions like this, make sure that you are taking care of all this situation. Who is the subject? Okay, who is playing the opposite role? Everything. First task, ask his friend Marco Bruni, who has accompanied him in the helicopter, about the circumstances. Okay, so now here we are going to conduct the role play with Marco Bruni, bystander or friend or whoever it is who has accompanied Brad Willens in the helicopter. So now the situation is more clear. We are inquiring about the circumstances to Marco Bruni, who is a friend of Mr. Brad Willens. Okay, upward situation now it has become very clear. Make sure that we are not talking here with the patient, we are talking with Marco Bruni, so bystander, who is a companion of Brad Willens. Brad Willens is the patient. He is unconscious. Urgent admission has been done for him. Fractures are there, legs, ribs. Okay, accident in a mine was there. Now the patient is inside. We are talking with Marco Bruni, so never get confused with the names. Okay, you can go for an easy confusion. You may get confused regarding the names. So make sure that you are aware of patient as well as bystander, because both names are given there. Actually, we are here conducting the role play with Mr. Marco Bruni. Marco Bruni is the subject. Interlocutor will play the role of nurse, and as a candidate, as a nurse, we need to play, as a candidate, we need to play the role of a what? We have to play the role of a nurse, and the interlocutor will be playing, I am sorry, we will be playing the role of a nurse and interlocutor. So, we are talking to the interlocutor, will be playing the role of Marco Bruni, who is a friend of Brad Willens. Never ever get confused with the name. If you change the subject, the entire role play may go for task deviation. No score will be awarded for that. Okay, that is a what heinous crime we could say, like so that will be strictly penalized. Okay, അതൊരു വലിയ തെറ്റായിരിക്കും. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നന്നായിട്ട് അതിനു വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് penalty down. Okay, so make sure that Brad Willens is the patient, Marco Bruni. We are going to discuss the things with Marco Bruni, and following accident, how this patient got shifted to the ward, in the sense it was an emergency airlift. Okay, it was an airlift, not a regular case. Following the accident in a mine, the patient was transported to the hospital by an airlift. Airlift ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് പേഷ്യൻറ്റിനെ കൊണ്ടുവന്നത്. Helicopter shift, airlift was there. So we are inquiring more and more with our with the Marco Bruni, who is a friend of Brad Willens. Okay, empathize with Marco Bruni regarding his concerns and try to pacify him. Okay, so we need to empathetically answer. So, Marco Bruni will be obviously afraid and anxious about his friend's situation. So, empathetically deal with him and also make sure that we are pacifying. Pacifying in the sense we are boosting his confidence, we are making them calm and relaxed. Pacify in the sense we are making them calm and composed, because obviously the bystander will be anxious. A friend is very anxious about his friend. So, you could expect some sort of nervous, anxious question from the patient side. Okay. Next, explain the probable procedures he will undergo. So, what are all some probable procedures the patient may undergo, like blood test, surgery may be needed, Okay. Ask about Brad's general health and contacting his family. So, we need to inquire about the Brad's health and contacting his family, okay, and reassure the friend. Finally, all the time what we need to do is like we need to reassure Mr. Marco Bruni, who is a friend of Brad Villains. I think the question is clear to my dear students, one and all. Please get me some suggestions of yours, get me some indications whether you are following or not, my dear students. Yes, the question will be there on the screen for some more minutes. So, if you have got you are okay with the question, means just get me some indications whether you are following. Yes, it is clear, all of you. Okay, Mohammed, Mervan, hello Mane, Aradhya, you all are following me, I am very happy. Okay, so see, the question is still there, you can have a quick look, and in midst we will be again displaying the question on screen. Okay, don't worry about that. So, I think the question is clear to one and all. So, now we will start our discussion. Okay, so all of you, we are back. I think the question is clear to one and all. Yes. Okay, my dear students. Yes, so the question is given like we are talking to Marco Bruni. So, he is waiting outside, eagerly waiting outside to know more about his friend's situation. Okay, so how we can start the role play? Can anyone just give me a clue? I want my students to extend their cooperation. You can send me messages. Okay, see, I am always seeing whether my students are sending me messages or not. Okay, yes. I need to have a quick look onto the question. I need to go through. Excuse me, are you Mr. Marco Bruni, the bystander for Mr. Brad Villains? Yes. So, that is Raji, you can do like that. You can, okay, very good, Mane. Yes, very good. Okay. So, first itself, it is our duty that many bystanders will be there, many will be waiting outside the emergency room in search of their near one's friends or whoever it is. So, it is our duty to ensure the identity first, to confirm the identity first. Likewise, good evening Amrita. Okay. So, now we can start the introduction like, excuse me, are you Mr. Marco Bruni? Okay, excuse me, are you Mr. Marco Bruni? The bystander for Mr. Brad Villains. So, when we are addressing them for the first time, we can do the salutation like Mr. so that it shows we are respecting both the client as well as his bystander. Okay, excuse me, are you Mr. Marco Bruni, the bystander for Mr. Brad Villains? Okay, that is how we are expressing our introduction. Or you can ask like, excuse me, if I am not wrong, you are Mr. Marco Bruni, the bystander for Brad Villains? Or you can try, excuse me, am I talking to Mr. Marco Bruni, the bystander for Brad Villains, Mr. Brad Villains? See the intonation how we can use like, okay. So, generally you people will be dealing like that, no? Okay, generally you will be Okay, how will be handling in your native language, in your native places, or in your local community setup in a hospital to a bystander. നിങ്ങളാണോ മാർക്കോ ബ്രൂണിയുടെ മീൻസ് ബ്രാഡ് വില്ലിൻസിൻ്റെ ഫ്രണ്ടാണോ ബൈസ്റ്റാൻഡർ ആണോ താങ്കളാണോ ബ്രാഡ് വില്ലിൻസിൻ്റെ ബൈസ്റ്റാൻഡർ? സോ ദിസ് വിൽ ബി ഇൻ മലയാളം likes will be doing like that. So likewise, excuse me, are you Mr. Marco Bruni, the bystander? Or if I'm not wrong, you Mr. Are you Mr. Marco Bruni? Or you can, am I talking to Mr. Marco Bruni, the bystander for Mr. Brad Villains? Okay. So they will be answering you like, yes, nurse, I am the one. Okay, I am the one. I'm yes, you are talking to me. I am the one who I'm Marco Bruni. I am his friend. Yes, I am the one. Yes, you are right, nurse. I am the one. Okay, so then we can just give him a hello, a wish. Hello, Mr. Marco. Okay, or hello, Mr. Marco Bruni, or you can say like, hello, Mr. Marco, I am dash, your name you can state like, hello, Mr. Marco, I am Abhilash, one of the nurses working here. Alangil, I am Abhilash, the nurse working with Mr. Brad Villains. I know you are eagerly waiting, you are very anxious. I'm here to let you know more about Brad Villains. I'm here to let you know more about Brad Villains. So we are empathetically dealing with the patient's bystander. Hello, Mr. Marco Bruni. Hello, Mr. Marco. I'm Abhilash, one of the nurses working here. Alangil, I'm the nurse working with Brad Villains. I know you are eagerly waiting and is very anxious. I'm here to let you know more about Mr. Brad Villains. I know you are very anxious and is eagerly waiting. I'm here to let you know more about Mr. Brad Villains. Okay, so this is the general sentence structures that you could try for a situation like this. Okay, can we ask the name of the bystander? Makla, it is given like Marco Bruni. Both are known because an emergency airlift, both are given, both the names are given in a known perspective. So both the names are given in Brad Villains, and Marco Bruni is clearly introduced to us. So there is no need of asking that name again. Instead, we are confirming like Marco Bruni because it is just like a documented form of introduction is given like Marco Bruni is the bystander, Brad Villains is the patient. So the question is given in such a perspective, you read that, then you will get that. Okay, so as it is clearly introduced to us, we are just confirming whether, okay, if you are going straight away like Mr. Marco Bruni, good evening, I am Abhilash, the nurse working with Brad Villains, I am here to let you know more about that. I know you are very anxious, all those things you can write, but instead the perfect match to this topic will be like the way which I have just told you now. Okay, yes, Liju, you are getting me what I am saying, like, yes, okay, my dear students. Aradhya, Amrita, all, Raji, Mohammed, Mervin, yes, Reshma, all are getting me? Okay, so we are asking, the introduction is clear. Okay, hello, Mr. Marco Bruni. I'm Abhilash, the nurse working with Brad Villains. I know you are eagerly waiting, you are anxious. I'm here to let you know more about him. Okay, so the patient will be, yes, okay, Raji, Lijo, all are getting me what I am saying, like, okay, yes, Mr. Martin, Rini, Rinsi, all of you. Okay, so they will be asking like, oh nurse, how is he, how is my friend, how is he doing? He will be, how is he doing? Okay, how is he doing? Just tell me now, how is my friend? Tell me nurse, how is my friend doing? Okay, please stay calm, Marco. Okay, relax, relax, Mr. Marco. Stay calm, relax. Okay, so when the patient bystander seems to, interlocutor seems to be anxious, okay, we need to make them relax. It is given like pacifyingly, pacify him and empathetically answer to his questions. Empathize with him and pacify him. That means we need to make them relax. Relax, relax, Mr. Marco. I understand. Relax, relax. Stay calm, Mr. Marco. Please be calm. Okay, relax, relax. Okay, Mr. Brad is under observation. Okay, hello Mahendra, sir namaskar. Hello Mahendra, I'm very happy. Mahendra, आप हम है ये शो वॉच करके रहते हैं, मैं बहुत खुश हूँ. Thank you. Okay, so yes. Relax, relax, Mr. Marco. Yes, we are making them calm and composed. Relax, relax, Mr. Marco, I understand. Okay, Mr. Brad, see, Mr. Brad is under observation. Mr. Brad is under observation. Doctors are seeing him. Okay, Mr. Brad is under observation. Okay, doctors are seeing him. doctors are seeing him. Let's hope for the best, because the question itself is given here like the patient is here following an urgent admission, okay, accident in a mine was there, no status in proper has been revealed so far, just given like unconscious and multiple fractures were there. So, in detail nothing has been given. So, we are just assuring like let us hope for the best. We are assuring the bystander like let us hope for the best. Okay, relax, relax Mr. Marco, I understand your worries. I understand your worries, concerns, or whatever it is you can say like I understand your worries. Okay, relax Mr. Marco, I understand. See, Mr. Brad is under observation. Doctors are seeing him. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. Yes, all are getting me? Just give me comments instead. In midst, I want all of you to get me some comments and all. Okay, okay. Yes. Yes. Yes, Raji, Muhammad Marwan, all are getting me? Yes. Okay, so the patient will be, again the interlocutor will be asking like, nurse, is he safe? The bystander will be asking like, is he safe? See, empathetically. So, the question is quite in a concise, in a short form. Never underestimate the power of a question, because we are, a first question itself, it is given like ask about the circumstances. So, the patient may question many things. So, in case of these questions like this, you can follow the same format. See, no tips and points have been given there. So, instead, that is why I have told you that this is a classic question. It is not usually this sort of questions nowadays it is not been asking. So, you do not have to worry. Since I am taking this role play, it was sent to us by one of our students. So, in case if you get some questions like this or some queries like this, try to follow the format. Okay, even though not, no points has been given, nothing has been discussed in detail, you can just try this format. Okay, so well, nurse, just tell me, nurse, is he safe? Okay. Okay, so instead the patient is asking, again asking like, nurse, how is he? Is he safe? Okay, so the patient will be asking you like, is he safe? So what you can tell like, see, I have told you that nothing has been discussed in detail. We do not know actually what the position of it. So, we are not the authority and we cannot give them some false reassurance. Do not worry Mr. Marco Bruni, your friend will come out now, he will run, go fast. No, no, because we cannot say like that, because nothing has been discussed in detail. So, instead we have to be realistic. Okay, never give any false reassurance, that is an offense. Okay, so is he safe? Okay, so the patient will be asking you like, is he safe? So, reassuringly we need to answer the question. I cannot tell you that for sure, I am afraid. So, that is the statement that you need to give. Okay, I cannot tell you that for sure. Okay, I cannot tell you that for sure. I am afraid. I am afraid in the sense I am sorry. I cannot tell you that for sure. I am afraid. Okay, our doctors here will let you know more about him. Our doctors here will let you know more about him. Our doctors here will let you know more about him. One thing I could assure you is, he is at safe place. One thing I could assure you is, he is at safe place. He is at safe place. Okay, we will do the needful. We will do the needful. We will do the needful. Okay. Yes, we will do the needful. That is what we are assuring. I cannot tell you that for sure I am afraid. I cannot tell you that for sure I am afraid, but our doctors here will let you know more about him. But one thing is certain, that he is at safe place, or one thing I could assure you is, he is at safe place. We will do the needful. Don't worry. Don't worry. So, the patient will be, the patient in the sense interlocutor will be, the bystander will be again question, what you are going to do with him, nurse? What are you going to do now, nurse? What you people are trying with him? How is he getting treated here, nurse? You just tell me, nurse. Okay. So, they will be questioning you all those things regarding the patient's status. Okay. So what we can say like Mr. You can say like Marco. Never get confused with the names. Even I am getting confusion. Yes, Mr. Marco. Yes, Mr. Marco. As I mentioned, he is under observation. Okay. Doctors are running certain investigations and examinations. Okay. Doctors are running certain investigations and examinations, including blood test and imaging procedures. Okay. To find out the extent of situation. To find out the extent of situation. As such, a definitive diagnosis can be made and further management can be planned. Okay. Okay. So now we are making them. Yes. So they will be asking like, nurse, just tell me that how is he getting treated here? What you are going to do with him now? What is going on there, nurse? Okay. Well, Mr. Marco. Well, Marco, as I mentioned or as I told, currently he is under observation. He is under observation. See, our doctors and expert medical team are there with him. He is under observation. Okay, certain investigations and examination. Doctors are running certain investigations and examination. I mean, certain blood tests and imaging procedures will be there to find out the extent of situation, to rule out other possibilities, to find out the extent of situation. Okay, as such, definitive diagnosis and management can be done. You don't worry. Okay, as such, definitive diagnosis and management can be done. You don't worry. So, question please. Jovin, can you just play the question there? Okay, see, the question will be there now. Those who haven't taken the screenshot, they can take the question there. Okay, see, it is displayed right there. So, the patient will be saying like, okay nurse, I am getting you. Okay, okay nurse, I am getting you. The patient will be, so the bystander, Marco Bruni will be the bystander, or the friend of Brad Billings will be saying like, yes nurse, I am getting you. Yes, I hope you all have gone through the question then. Yes, shall I proceed? If you are okay, can I continue, all of you? So, if you are giving me sanction means I will move forward, otherwise also I will continue. Yes, shall we move ahead? So, after this discussion, I will be playing this question once again. Okay. Yes. Yes, Raji has given me a permission. Sir, you can continue. Okay, Joven. Vinci, yes sir. Okay. Thank you Raji, Vinci, for Mohammed Marwan for giving me permission. Yes. Okay, all of you. So, now all those first segment is over. Now, we need to collect more details of that, okay, of that incident, and we need to collect more information, okay, based on the task. Yes, the question is given there like probable procedures that we have just, okay, Brad's general health, contacting his family. So, we need to understand, we need to ask more regarding the patient circumstances. Okay, Amrita, Jayalakshmi, all, thank you. Yes. I need to confirm certain details. Well, Mr. Marco, I need to confirm, or I need to certain some details, or I need to confirm certain details. You can use like that. Well, Mr. Marco, I need to confirm certain details, if I may, or shall I ask you a few questions? I need to confirm certain details, may I, or shall I ask you a few questions? Okay, I need to collect more details. Okay, I need to have more information. Whatever it is, you can try that. Okay, well, Mr. Marco, I need to confirm certain details, may I, or shall I ask you a few questions? Okay, so we are going to explain, we are going to ask more about the circumstance that is given like that. Yes. So, that Marco Bruni will be saying like, okay nurse, yes, you can continue, you can ask me nurse. Okay. Tell me, can you briefly explain me what has happened? Can you briefly explain me what has happened? Can you briefly explain me what has happened? How did the accident occur? So, all together we are asking, can you briefly explain me what has happened? How did the accident occur? How did the accident occur? So, these two questions you can ask together. Make sure that you are giving a proper delivery of the dialogue. Okay. Can you briefly explain me what has actually happened or what has happened? How did the accident occur? How did the accident occur? Not awkward, occur. Okay. So, one by one we are asking, so they will be giving you the answers. Marco Bruni will be answering to each and every question. So, okay. So, can you briefly explain me what has actually happened or what has happened? How did the accident occur? Okay. What was the situation of Mr. Brad Willins then? What was the condition or what was the situation of Mr. Brad Willins then? Some general questions, okay, that you can understand from this. So, nothing has been given in proper, no indications or clues has been given. See, we are cooking some questions. So, if you get some sort of situation like this, you can follow this format, all of you. Okay. What was the situation of Mr. Brad Willins then? What was the situation of Brad Willins then? We are asking about his situation then. Did he receive any first aid? Did he receive any first aid? All are getting me? Yes, give me comments. Did he receive any first aid? Okay. Okay, so Marco Bruni will be explaining all. How was he during the airlift? It is given like helicopter shift was their airlift. How was he during the airlift? How was he during the airlift? Yes, Joe, thank you for giving me an answer, and you people are sending me many emojis, likes, heart buttons and all. Thank you. You people are motivating me. Okay. Okay. How was he during the airlift? Because this Marco Bruni has accompanied Brad Willins during the. How was he during the airlift? See, notice this question structures, man. If you get some sort of format like this, you can use this question structures. How was he during the airlift? Okay. So, and just like the question mentioned, does he have any ongoing illness? Does he have any ongoing illness? Does he have any ongoing illness? So, for each and every questions they will be giving you answer. Is he on a regular medications? Is he on any regular medications? Is he on any regular medications? We are asking them. Okay. Is he on any regular medications? Okay. Does he have any ongoing illness? You can add like any, I mean lifestyle disorders like hypertension or diabetes mellitus. We can ask like, okay, and is he on any regular medication? Okay. Does he have any history of previous, okay, does he have any history of accidents, traumas or hospitalization? Even you can ask that, is there any previous history of accidents, trauma or hospitalization, or does he have any history of, does he have any history of previous and history never used together? Instead you can, does he have any history of accidents, trauma or hospitalization, or is he having any previous history of accidents, trauma or hospitalization? You can ask like that. Okay. So, we are asking all these questions together. Okay. That is what. Okay. And is there anything else that you wish to add, Mr. Marco, or instead of Mr. Marco also you can simply call him Marco. Okay. Would you wish to, okay, do you wish to add anything more? Okay. Would you like to add anything more? Finally, we are, would you like to add anything more, Mr. Marco? Okay. Would you like to add anything more, Marco? Or do you wish to, okay, do you wish to add, would you like to add anything more, Marco? Do you wish to add anything more, Mr. Marco, or is there anything else that you would like to add, Mr. Marco? Okay. So, they will be giving you the, we are asking them, is there any other additional information Mr. Marco is having? We need to confirm whether he has got any other additional information. Okay. Do you wish to add anything more, or would you like to add anything more, Mr. Marco? Is there anything else that you wish to, that you would like to add, Mr. Marco? Okay. So, all these things we are a set of questions, see almost a number of nearly 10 questions we have asked so far to inquire the circumstances. See, nothing has been given in specific, just like previous health history and all, it has been given, but we have just cooked certain question structures like details. Can you briefly explain me what has happened? How did the accident occur? All those things. Okay. How, what was the situation of Mr. Brad Willins? Did he receive any first aid? How was he during the airlift? And does he have any ongoing illness, or is he on any regular medication? Okay. Does he have any history of accidents, trauma or hospitalization, or is he having any previous history of accidents, hospitalization or trauma? We are asking asking all the, would you wish to add anything, would you like to add anything more, do you wish to add anything more, or is there anything else that you would like to add, Mr. Marco, or simply Marco you can tell like. Okay, so you want, yes, Mane, please paste the question there. There are some more people who are watching. Okay, so now the question will be there. So these are certain question structures that you could use to inquire the circumstances. I think this has been useful for you all. So make sure that if you are following means just get me some comments or some emojis. Okay, some indications. Okay, shall I proceed? Okay, just go through the question. Those who haven't taken the screenshot, make sure that you are doing that. Okay. Okay. So, if the question, okay, Jobin, you can remove the question. We'll yes. So, we are asking, so our the last question to Mr. Marco was like, do you wish to add anything more? Is there anything else that you would like to add, or would you like to add anything more, Mr. Marco? So, they will be saying like, nothing particular, Mr. Nothing particular, nurse. See, tell me what is his condition now. Okay. So, so they will be asking you what is his condition. So, we can, we are politely answering to Mr. Marco Bruni like, thank you for answering me. Thank you for answering me. I know you are very much concerned. You are very loving. You are very caring. I know you are very much concerned. Okay. Thank you for answering me. I know you are very much concerned. Okay. So thank you for answering me. I know you are very concerned. See, now as I mentioned, or as I told, Mr. Brad is continuing his observation. Is under observation. Okay, the observation is still continuing. Certain investigations and procedures are in progress. So far, certain fractures have been identified. So far, certain fractures have been identified. See the message, the information is given like, so far, certain fractures have been identified on his legs and ribs. Okay, so far certain fractures have been identified on his legs and ribs. Soon we will start the management. Thank you for answering me. Okay, thank you for answering me. I know you are very much concerned. See, he is under observation. Certain investigations and examinations are in progress. Okay, so far certain fractures have been identified. So far multiple fractures or certain fractures have been identified on his legs and ribs. Okay, and soon we will start the management. So realistically, so what we have observed so far is multiple fractures on legs and ribs. Soon we will start the management. So they will be asking like, what is that, nurse? What is the treatment that you are going to do, Mr. Nurse? Okay, see, there are medical management. Okay, see, there are medical management. We'll start the treatment with certain medication, and even the possibility of a surgery can't be excluded. Even the possibility of surgery can't be excluded. Okay, the doctor in chief or the registrar, the doctor in chief will let you know more about it. Okay, the doctor in chief will discuss you more about the treatment plan. Okay, the doctor in chief or the doctor or the GP will let you know more about his treatment. Okay, the doctor, he will let you know more about it. Okay, so the doctor will decide what is needed or not. Okay, so that is what we are just informing with the client. That is what we are not the authority. That is what we should do. We should explain to a bystander. Okay, what is the treatment? There are medical management. We'll start the treatment with certain medication. It has been already started. Okay, that has been already done. Okay, so there are medical management. We'll start the treatment with certain medication, and even the possibility of a surgery can't be excluded. Even the possibility of a surgery can't be excluded. See, our doctor in chief will let you know more about the treatment. Okay, he will decide what is needed or not. The doctor will decide what is needed or not. Okay, anyway, that will be explained to you in detail by our doctor in chief. You can just ask like that. Okay, our doctor will explain you or let you know more about it. Will let you know that for sure about the treatment. He will decide what is needed or not. Okay, so this is what regarding the treatment we are explaining with the explaining to Mr. Marco Bruni, who is a bystander for Brad Willens. Yes, yes, I'm having a close watch on this time also. It's 55. All right, Mr. Marco. Now I would like to ask you a few questions about his family. Whom do he stay with? All right, Mr. Marco. Now I would like to ask about his family. Where is his family? Whom do he stay with? Whom do he stay with? Okay, who all are there in his family? All these question structures you can write. All right, Mr. Marco. Now I would like to know more about his family. Okay, where is his family? Okay, whom do he stay with? Okay, who all are there with him or who all are there in his family? Okay, did you inform them regarding the incident? Did you inform them regarding the incident? Okay, so they will be saying like no one else. Okay, I want you to inform them at the earliest. I want, Mr. Marco, I want you to inform them at the earliest. I want you to inform them at the earliest. Okay, the family presence is a must here. Okay, being family present is most important. It is indeed very important for them being here. Being family present is more important. Okay, it is indeed very important for them being here. Okay, okay, Mr. Marco, I want you to inform them at the earliest. Okay, it is indeed very important for them being here. It is indeed very important for them being here. Okay, okay, so they will be saying like, yes, nurse, I will definitely inform them. Great, thank you, Mr. Marco. Great, thank you, Mr. Marco. Great, thank you, Mr. Marco. Okay, well, you don't have to worry. Stay confident, be optimistic. Okay, once again I tell you, once again I could assure you, he is at right hand, he is in right hands. Okay, your friend Brad Willens is in right hands. Okay, all right, great, Mr. Marco, please do that. Okay, like please do the needful, whatever it is. Okay, please do inform them at the earliest. Great. So we can use the term great, Mr. Marco, please do the needful. Okay, well, you don't have to worry. Your friend Brad Willens is in safe place or is at right hands. Okay, is at right place or is in safe hands or is in safe hands. You can use. Okay, your friend is at right place, or you can say like your friend is in safe hands. Our best teams are here to help. Don't worry. Our best teams are here to help. Our best teams are, these are some motivating phrases that you can use to make the bystander more relaxed. Our best teams are here to help. Stay confident. Okay, be optimistic. That is what. So that obviously they will be coming to, our best teams are here to help. You can use the term. Okay, thank you, nurse. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you, nurse. Thank you so much. They will be giving you. Okay, Mr. Marco, now you can stay here. Okay, now you can stay here. Okay, okay, Mr. Marco, now you can stay here. Please don't leave the space. You will be called again. Okay, okay, Mr. Marco, now you can stay here. Okay, okay, Mr. Marco, now you relax. You can stay here. Please relax. Okay, okay, Mr. Marco, now you can stay here. Please relax. Please don't leave the space. Okay, okay, Mr. Marco, now you can stay here. Relax. Please don't leave the space, as you will be called again. So that is the perfect ending that we can give to this question. Okay, okay, Mr. Marco, now you can stay here. Relax. Okay, Mr. Marco, now you can stay here. Relax. Please don't leave the space, as you will be called again. As you will be called again. It is 5:59. So that is perfect ending. So a bystander, we can say like don't leave the space. We cannot go in search of a bystander. So we are asking them to wait there because they will be called again for many purposes. That is a perfect ending that you can give. Okay, Mr. Marco, you please stay here. Relax. Okay. Please don't leave the space. You'll be called again, as you will be called again. I hope all my dear students have got a perfect idea of unique role play like this. If you all are okay, just get me a thumbs up. I'm very happy that you people were extending such a good heartfelt cooperation with me. So please do join in more and more sessions. Try to share it, try to like it, subscribe it, share it with your friends. Okay, let them also make these sessions useful and worthy. Okay, let this be a stepping stone to success, a stepping stone towards your dream. To move into an English speaking country. Okay, by next year this time let you all enjoy snowy white times there, okay, in your dream destinations. Okay, thank you my dear students for making this session possible. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay, without all my dear crew members and my students, this session wouldn't have been possible. Thank you once again. So if you have got any queries, concerns, or any other grievances, or if you have got some confusions related to your OET speaking, please do contact us. You could pin your suggestions, comments and all. We'll be always delighted to help you all. So take care all of you. So we'll be having again another interesting virtual platform session by next week this time. Okay, stay tuned. Take care all of